Most people think abuse is always loud, obvious, or intentional. But psychology shows that some of the most damaging forms are subtle, everyday, and often unrecognized. You may have felt them. You may have normalized them, and today we're naming them. Not to blame anyone, but to help you understand yourself with more clarity, compassion, and power. 1. Emotional dismissal. This is when your feelings are minimized, brushed off, or treated as too much. It can sound like you're overreacting, or it's not that serious. Psychologists call this a form of emotional invalidation. Over time, it teaches you to doubt your own inner world. You shrink. You silence yourself. You start believing your feelings are a problem instead of signals that matter. 2. Micro-disregard. Similar to microaggressions, this is a pattern of tiny behaviors that say, "You're not important." Things like someone checking their phone while you talk, interrupting you, forgetting commitments. Each moment seems harmless, but together they send a heavy message. Your nervous system learns to anticipate disappointment, making connection feel unsafe. 3. Responsibility reversal. This happens when you're subtly made to feel responsible for someone else's moods or reactions. You start walking on eggshells. You apologize for things that aren't yours. Psychologists sometimes link this to covert guilt induction. It drains your emotional energy and blurs the boundary between their emotional work and your own. 4. Quiet contempt. Contempt doesn't need yelling. Sometimes it shows up as passive eye rolls, a slow exhale, or that tone that instantly makes you feel small. Even mild contempt is considered one of the most corrosive relational patterns. It erodes your confidence and teaches you to brace for judgment instead of seeking connection. 5. Masked gaslight moments. Not full gaslighting, but its softer cousin. Someone rewrites tiny details, insists your memory is wrong, or subtly reframes situations to make their behavior seem justified. These micro-distortions create confusion. You start doubting yourself. You hesitate to trust your own perception. 6. Boundary blur. This happens when others repeatedly push past your limits in small ways. Borrowing time. Borrowing emotional labor, assuming you'll say yes. Each instance feels minor, yet it slowly disconnects you from your sense of agency. You forget that your no is valid even without explanation. Closing and empowerment. If any of these signs feel familiar, you're not broken. You're human. Recognizing these hidden forms of abuse is the first step toward healing. Start by naming what you feel. Set one small boundary. Reach out to someone safe. You deserve relationships that honor your voice, your energy, and your worth. You are allowed to protect your peace, and you're not alone on that journey.